Good morning, everybody. I am so glad you're tuning in. We're going to get started in just a minute. For those that don't know me, my name is Michael Joel Hall, and I practice and teach yoga. I've been a student of yoga for like my entire adult life, and I love sharing practice with each and every one of you. One of my good friends, Corey, is a member at Balance Gym, and she wanted to get some yoga poses that would be helpful for all of that time alone at home that she's got typing in super stupid, weird ways, and I'm gonna help with that. If you came to this through Balance Gym's Facebook page, welcome. I'm taking a second and sharing it on my Facebook page so that maybe we can have a little watch party. I hope it's fun. Okay, so take this next couple of minutes and go grab either a belt or a strap and a yoga block or a coffee can. So you can get like, I don't know, something big, something medium. Just go ahead and grab it, whatever you've got around the house. We'll even take like a pillow. A pillow can be pretty helpful. The other thing that you want is a belt or a strap or something that you can tug on. It's gonna feel really good. Yeah, go ahead and grab those and I'll be right here kicking it. You've got 2 minutes. This is the first WOD. Go. For those who don't know, WOD, it's your workout of the day. Once you've gotten your items, come on back and take a comfortable seat. Okay, welcome back. So now that we're back, we're gonna make ourselves comfortable. You can grab your little block or your chair, and we're gonna start working with an inhale and exhale breath. So we're gonna inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Feel the breath rise and fall with your belly breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Now, take your arm, go ahead and take your left hand and put it on the middle of your rib cage and bring your right arm up into the air. Make a nice tight fist. Do you see how my knuckles are forward to the camera screen? Take that fist and try to rotate this arm bone so that the bicep wraps in and the bicep wraps out and the tricep wraps in. The tricep is this underside of arm, the bicep is that big side of arm right there. Get your ribs nice and strong, and we're gonna shrug our right shoulder up into the air and then down away from the ear. We're gonna shrug up, go forward, and then down, and then back. So we're gonna retract here, and now we're gonna elevate, protract, depress, retract. Let's try that the other way. Protract, that means take it forward. Elevate, retract, depress. Can you keep this part of your arm stable while you move your scapula? So let's move that scapula up, elevate the scapula. Let's protract it, we'll take it forward. We'll depress it, we'll bring it down. And then we'll retract it, we'll bring it back. We're gonna Missy Elliott now. Lay that thing down, flip it and reverse it. Take it forward, that's protraction. Shrug it up, that's elevation. Take it back, that's retraction, and then depress it. Cool, bring the arm down. Try to watch out for compensations, meaning like notice if your rib cage shifts or moves, notice if this arm bone shifts or moves. So we're gonna bring it up, and now we're gonna screw in this imaginary light bulb really tight. We're gonna try to lock out this elbow, and we'll bring the arm back into flexion as much as it'll go. Holding that flex position, we're gonna elevate the scapula. We're gonna retract the scapula, that means pull it back. We'll depress the scapula, and we'll take it forward, that's protract. Again, we're gonna retract it, elevate it, protract it, and depress it. Try not to change here, try to change here. Elevate, retract, depress, protract, and reverse it. Retract, elevate, protract, depress. One more time, let's elevate, retract, depress, protract, retract, elevate, protract, depress. Bring that arm down. Whew, okay. So one of the reasons that people end up with a little bit of shoulder and neck pain is because all of this meat and flesh, it's all jumped up from typing like an angry Muppet all day. And so we want to de-Muppet our neck a little bit. Let's give ourselves a big tight bear hug, wrap the arms around. See if you can adduct these arm bones. So that means we're gonna bring them close to the midline and then pass them. Catch your shoulders and now tuck your chin into your chest. Irradiate, make yourself heavy. And then drag your chin over to the right. Look down over your right shoulder, dump the contents of your right ear out. Let the head draw a big circle, chin draws a circle on the ceiling. Dump the contents of the left ear out. Scrape the chin across your left collarbone, and we're back to center. Lift your chin up. Okay, let's go back the way we came. Chin comes back down. Scrape your left collarbone. The contents of the left ear out. Draw a big circle with the head. Dump the contents of the right ear out. Hi, butt. Chin down to the right collarbone. Chin into center. Head up. It's that simple. Try that again on your own. Give yourself a big squeeze. This time, go ahead and maybe put the left arm on top instead of the right. If you already did that, try to flip it. Whatever you haven't done already is the one that you want to go ahead and do. Tuck that chin down into the chest. Drag it to the right. Dump the contents of the right ear. Big circle. Make sure you're not pushing into pain. Go around pain, not through it. Take the chin down into the left collarbone to center, and then back to the left. Dump the left contents. Chin rolls around in a circle. Drop the right contents. Chin into the right collarbone, and bring it back to center. Release your arms. Hopefully feeling so good. And now from here, let's see. Well, my computer is frozen, so no live stream from mine, no sharing. If you guys want to do a watch party, go ahead and share away. Now, I want to get the shoulder in a different sort of pattern. We're going to try to get the shoulder in, let's see how this goes. Yeah. In a nice little pattern that upwardly rotates. So we flex the shoulder as we upwardly rotate it, and then we're going to retract and extend. What does that look like? Take this right arm out, make a tight fist, and release your thumb. Bring it by your side, lock your elbow out. Oh, hi, tricep. Turn the thumb out, and then from here, we're going to adduct this arm across the front line of the body, keeping the ribs stable. Nothing moves except for the arm bone and the shoulder joint. Now the scapula moves. We found this position, and now we want to internally rotate this arm bone. So the bicep wraps towards the face and then away. The thumb begins to turn out, and now we're going to move the scapula as we bring the arm bone behind us, downwardly rotating the shoulder blade, beginning to retract it into this extension pattern. Now, see if you can internally rotate more than you think. Whoo! And bring the arm to scrape the leg. Do you see how my thumb is turned back? We're going to come back out. So we bring that arm out. We're extending the shoulder joint. Notice that I didn't lurch forward and take from the spine. I'm only taking it from our shoulder. And now from here, I'm going to externally rotate this arm bone. Big circular axial action in the arm bone, in the humerus, in the glenohumeral joint. And then we're going to upwardly rotate right here, bringing this shoulder into this nice flexion position, bringing it to scrape our face. Notice that the thumb is turned out now. And then from here, we'll bring it across the front line of the body. Keep everything stable right here, around and down. Keep the arm close to the body. We'll go back up, adducting, adducting, meaning we'll add it together, squeeze it to the middle. Internally rotate your arm bone, which is you moving your shoulder. And now we're going to move the shoulder joint, the actual bone, the scapula, around. Nice false joint there. And then from here, notice that the thumb is turned back in that strong internal rotation position. The fingers graze the thigh. We'll bring it back up. Externally rotate the arm bone. Upwardly rotate the scapula. And now adduct the arm bone as you bring it across, and now the arm bone is downwardly rotated as we bring it back to our centermost position. We'll switch our sides. Tap the belly. Firm up here. Turn that left thumb out. Keep a nice braced abdomen, and we'll adduct this left shoulder, left arm bone as we bring the arm across the front line of the body. Thumb stays turned out. We bring it into this upwardly rotated position, so strong. And now we're going to internally rotate the arm bone, which is us moving the shoulder at the glenohumeral joint. And now we're going to move our scapula as we bring that arm around and behind. Woo! Internally rotating the whole way. Notice that that thumb is turned out. It didn't lurch forward. I've got these tight abs. Tight abs. And we'll graze the thigh with this thumb. From here, we're gonna reverse it. Bring it back up. Externally rotate this arm bone. So that shoulder moves into external rotation. And now we're gonna upwardly rotate the arm bone. Up and around. We're gonna fight for that external rotation in the shoulder, arm joint. And we'll bring it across that front line of the body. One more time, up and over. Scrape the face, keep that face on straight. Internally rotate. And now retract and extend as we downwardly rotate the shoulder joint, the scapula, and we'll bring the knuckles to the thigh. We'll come back out, extend, externally rotate, upwardly rotate the scapula, and then across that front line of the body. Great, great, great. Wrists, hands, let's get into them just a little bit more, huh? So now, let's go ahead and put our left hand on our right bicep. We'll have an open hand here. And we're gonna flex this right elbow, and we're gonna make sure that our mirror is being a creep on whatever's going on behind us, not pointing right in the face. This is to maximize this rotation in the forearm, which will require a pretty good squeeze of the bicep. And then from here, once we've gotten that, we're gonna rotate the forearm, and then we're gonna extend the elbow. We'll lock it out, and then from here, we're gonna go ahead and supinate that forearm, rotate it, flex the elbow, fight for it, keep that rotation in the forearm. Good, and now we're gonna pronate. Make sure that your pew is not gonna hit yourself in the face in the camera, but away over to there, so don't hit me. Extend your elbow as much as you can. And we'll do that one more time. Rotate the forearm into this pronate or supination. Flex your elbow. Let's stay here now and extend the elbow. We'll switch that rotation. Now we'll pronate that forearm, flex the elbow, supinate the forearm, extend the elbow, pronate the forearm, flex the elbow, supinate the forearm, extend the elbow, and release. Let's get at the wrist. Bring it in, bring it up, bring it out, bring it down. Bring it out, bring it in, bring it over, bring it down. So let's adduct, flex, abduct, extend, abduct, flex, adduct, extend, adduct, flex, abduct, extend. Draw a big circle, big circle, big circle, go the other way. Get it all off the sides, nothing left behind. We'll switch our sides. So now we're gonna catch this left bicep. Noticing our left elbow joint, we'll go ahead and start with that nice single lady's forearm here. We'll flex this elbow. Really rotate that forearm, strongly rotating, strongly rotating. Shoulder doesn't change, bicep is squeezing. And then we'll go ahead and rotate again. Pew! Extend, rotate, flex, rotate, extend, rotate, flex, hold it. Now we're going to extend in this supinated position, pronate, flex, supinate, extend, pronate, flex. Feeling so good. Let's get at these wrists, huh? Go ahead and hold your forearm. You want to make sure that your elbow isn't doing the work here. From here, squeeze your fist nice and tight, hold your forearm, bring that left wrist into the center so you're adducting it, and we'll flex it, meaning that we'll bring the knuckles closer to the forearm here, and then we'll abduct, we'll take it away from the middle, and then we'll extend, bringing the knuckles this way to the forearm. Let's go out the way we came in by going back out into that abduction, flexion, adduction, flexion, abduction, extension, abduction, flexion, and here we are again. Let's draw some big circles. 1, 2, 3. Go the other way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, feeling pretty good, hopefully. Let's get our fingers now. Crack your knuckles. Good. Circle, circle, circle. Oh, that one's sticky. Circle, circle. Good. Crack them again. Reach up. Tippy toes. Okay, I feel good about that. I'm gonna put down a towel because I got so good and sweaty with Anthony's class earlier today. If you haven't been tuning in for the other workout classes, if you're just here for yoga, let me tell you what, my yoga practice benefits so much from regular training. I'm gonna throw my sweaty shirt out of the way, and we're gonna take a couple of sun salutations. Now, in our sun salutations, we're gonna look at a couple of different arm rotations. You can upwardly rotate your arms to bring the hands together by going around and out. Let's try that one. Let's bring those arms up, around, rotate the arms in, make the belly nice and firm so that it really hits the shoulder joint so that you don't flare the rib cage and bend your back, but that you find your real in range of motion here and touch your hands together. On your exhale, bring your hands down to the ground. Bend your knees a little bit to get the weight into the hands. From here, pressing the weight into the hands, lift your head up so you can shift the weight forward. And then step one leg back and then the other, coming down to your knees. Right here on your knees, we're gonna just go ahead and flex this right shoulder, making a fist, and try to externally rotate the shoulder by turning those knuckles up. From here, we're gonna internally rotate the shoulder. We're going to begin to retract and extend as we bring it up and around. Hold. Can we graze the knuckles along the thigh again? Now bring them back up. Externally rotate them. Upwardly rotate the shoulder joint to the scapula, grazing the face. And then from here, we'll bring it back down to our quadruped. Let's try our left side now. Flex your left shoulder. You can make a fist, release the thumb. Externally rotate that fist, so strongly. Fight for that external rotation. And now internally rotate the shoulder. Begin to retract and extend as you bring the arm over. Try not to sway your body. Can you get your thumb to turn up to the ceiling here? And bring your knuckles to graze the thigh. Bring it up. Externally rotate it, stay firm. Upwardly rotate, bring it down. Let's try this right side again. We're gonna see this pattern over and over again today. So from here, we're gonna make that fist on the right side, flex the shoulder. That means us bringing the arm bone overhead. Firm the abdomen. Fight for that external rotation here. And now internally rotate. Begin to retract and extend. Fight for that internal rotation and bring the knuckle to graze the thigh. Bring it back up. Externally rotate it. Upwardly rotate it. And bring it down. Left side goes, bring it up. Externally rotate it, really fight for it. Internally rotate it, retract and extend. Bring it to graze the thigh. Bring it back up, stay firm in your abdomen, try not to sway. Externally rotate, thumb turns up. Upwardly rotate around to the head, and we'll bring it back down. Feeling pretty good. Have a seat on your heels. So now that we've gotten that upwardly rotated and externally rotated position, let's look at something else that we can do there. From here, we're gonna bring this right arm up. You can have the palm face in. And now from right here with that palm face in, bend your elbow and extend. Reach strongly up through the shoulder. Bend your elbow, flex your elbow, and extend. Let's try something different now. Let's depress the shoulder, flex the elbow, and extend. Let's do that again. Keep the shoulder depressed, flex the elbow, and extend. Bring it down. Left side goes up. Cool. Flex the elbow, extend. See if you can shrug it up. Flex the elbow. Keep this firm. Extend. Shrug it down. Flex the elbow. Keep that elbow close to the face. Extend. Flex the elbow. Extend. Okay. Now we have kind of a challenging one. Are you ready? Are you ready? From here, I want you to bring this arm out to the side, and we're going to internally rotate that shoulder. So thumb up, rotate the thumb forward and down. Got it? And now I want you to downwardly rotate the shoulder as much as you can, the scapula, and internally rotate the humerus as much as you can. And now from here, we're going to flex our elbow. 1, extend. 2, extend. 3, extend. Wonderful. Now externally rotate the shoulder, draw a big circle, bring it up. flex the elbow, extend, flex the elbow, extend. One more, flex the elbow, extend, and we'll bring the arm down. Other arm. From here, thumb up, thumb goes forward and down. Try not to change your scapula just yet, only the arm bone in the scapula rotates. Yeah? And then downwardly rotate that scapula if it was up at all. And now let's go ahead and flex our right elbow. 1, try not to change anything. 2, so challenging. 3, wonderful. Externally rotate that shoulder joint, upwardly rotate it. 1, 2, 3. Good, and we'll bring it down. That should have had a pretty nice challenge to it for you. Now, let's see if we can build on that. From here, grab your coffee can, trusty coffee can. If you'd like to use a yoga block, you can do that. You gotta find the height that's right for you. We're gonna bring ourselves into a nice child's pose position, so we'll sit back on our heels. Yeah, we'll do it this way. And we'll put our forehead down on the coffee can. You guys got that? Okay. Now, we're gonna bring our arms forward and we're gonna flex our right shoulder. That means that we're gonna try to take the arm over the head, but we don't change anything else. Bring it down. Try the left. Bring it down. In order to flex the right scapula, you might have to retract it close to the spine to bring it up. And bring it down. Got it? Up, and then down. Now, both, and then down. Both, and then down. Feeling pretty good here. We're gonna flex just your right shoulder, thumb out, make a tight fist, squeeze tight, extend all the way through that right elbow, and now internally rotate the arm bone. Retract and extend. And now from here, flex your right elbow. Extend your right elbow. Externally rotate the arm bone. Upwardly rotate. And now flex your elbow here. Extend. We'll bring the arm down. Take a second. We'll do the left side now. Flex the left shoulder. Internally rotate that arm bone. Try not to change the scapula. Rotate the arm around. Try to keep the elbow straight. Flex your left elbow. Where does that arm go? Extend your left elbow. Externally rotate the arm bone. Upwardly rotate it. Fight for that external rotation and bring it down. Whew. Take a breath. Now we're going to try that right side and we'll run through that same strong range of motion on both sides. We'll bring the forehead back down. We'll flex the right shoulder. Internally rotate that right arm bone. Draw the big circle around. Retract and extend. Flex your elbow. Relax your shoulder. Unrelax your shoulder. Hover the arm off the back. Extend the elbow. Externally rotate the shoulder. Upwardly rotate it. Flex the elbow and relax. Keep the elbow here. Flex your left shoulder. Strongly externally rotate it and then internally rotate it. Begin to retract and extend. Flex your left elbow. Relax. Good. Now from here, unrelax that left shoulder. Hover the arm. Extend the elbow. Externally rotate. Upwardly rotate. Flex the elbow and relax. We'll keep the left elbow here. Right elbow up. Right elbow extends. Internally rotate. Retract and extend. Flex your right elbow. Now hover your left elbow. Now try to hover both arms off your back and reach your knuckles for each other. 3, 2, 1. Now extend both elbows. Internally rotate your top shoulder. Externally rotate your bottom shoulder. Draw a big circle around. Flex your elbow. Flex your elbow. Reach. Reach. Reach and relax. Take a breath. Unrelax. Hover. Extend both elbows. Externally rotate that bottom elbow. And bring it all the way back around. Externally rotate both shoulders and bring it down. Whew. All right, shoulders. Let's put some weight into them now. Let's come into down dog. Holding this nice down dog shape, we can press the shoulders up to the ears. We can take them wide. We can draw them away from the ears, and we can squeeze them together. From here, we can shrug them up to the ears, take them wide, draw them down away from the ears, and squeeze them together. From here, why don't we widen them back out, shrug up to the ears, retract together and depress. Shrug up to the ears, widen out, depress, and retract. Good. Walk forward. Relax the head, shake it yes, shake it no, shake up your shoulders, and stand up. That is a lot of good shoulder work. Also, good morning everybody, I'm glad you tuned in. Okay, now that we have gotten the shoulders just a little bit there, let's see what we can do with our strap. Take that strap behind your back and we'll do some casual shoulder dislocates. Have the knuckles face out here, so that internal rotation, and bring the arms up. Find your limiting point and work right there. Go a little wider and then see if you want to rotate the arm bones and bring the arms up and around, forward and down. If you're like, ooh, that was tight, go a little wider. That's okay. You want to make it possible and you want to try to keep the elbows from bending. Up, around, and back. Up, around, and down. Up, around, and back. Up, around, and down. Go a little closer if it feels good. If it doesn't feel good, stay where you are. That's it. It's just that easy. Bring it up, around, and down. Bring it around, and up, and down. Now from here, hold your strap. Bend your right elbow. Resist with your left arm. Extend, bend your other elbow. Straighten and bend. Bring it up a little more, straighten and bend. Bend the elbow, bring it down a little more, straighten and bend. Bend the elbow, bring it down a little more, straighten and bend. Go up a little higher. Bend, up a little higher. Bend, and now draw a big circle all the way around and see if you can catch the strap from behind. And we'll just hang out right here for 5, 4, 3. What do you want to do with your shoulders? What's going to make them feel good? Maybe you shrug them both down. Maybe you shrug them both up. Maybe you shrug them, squeeze them together. Maybe take them wide. We'll release that bind, catch the strap, draw another big circle all the way around, bend the elbows, and then see if you can walk it up. Walk it up. Maybe you find your hand back here. And we'll release. Alrighty guys, I hope that you're feeling good. I hope that you're nice and warm. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that that gets at your shoulders really nicely. Feel free to do that as a part of your regular practice. And guys, if you want to tune in for a full-length yoga practice in the Ashtanga yoga tradition, come on over to my Facebook page or check out my Patreon. I'm Michael Joel Hall. You can find a link through here. You can get the Patreon so that you get full yoga classes delivered straight to you. They're all great. And one more time, a big shout out to Balance Gym. Without them, I don't know what I would be doing right now. So guys, I'm so grateful for you all, for the community at Balance, and for my wonderful team of colleagues. Hey, Anthony, thanks for the great sweat today. When you get a chance, I love Anthony's attention to detail in the CrossFit box. He's also perfectly amiable to chat with. Guys, check it out. Okay, much love. Peace.